Hi everyone, welcome back to the House of Floss and Fluff. My name is Carrie. Thank you guys for joining me. Today is Sunday, November 6th, and I am back with my monthly stitching update. I know, I'm behind. So October flew by. I have no good excuse other than it just, before I knew it, it went from October 1st to November 1st. I don't know. But I'm here now and I have lots to share with you guys. Since it's been a little, over a month, I've worked on a lot. So life updates, not a whole lot really. Pretty much the same, just general life stuff going on, work, school. The animals are all doing good. I did get new glasses, so they're growing on me. I have to say it's taking me a little bit to get used to them. They're a little bit different than what I normally wear, but I like them so far. So yeah, otherwise I did have a birthday. I did celebrate my birthday towards the end of September. So I do have a little bit of haul to show in this video. Normally I really don't have any haul because I've been doing Stitch from Stash, so I'm not really purchasing a whole lot, but because it was my birthday, I did get a few things. So yeah, let's just dive into the stitching and I'll show you guys what I've been working on, simply because I just don't want this to turn into like a 6-hour long marathon event. So we're going to dive in. So I thought I would start with some of the designs that I have designed and have been working on. So if you're interested, my Etsy shop is curiouscarrie.etsy.com and I'll have it come up on the bottom, and there will be a link in the description box underneath the video. So in my last video, I was working on the last couple Halloween patterns, and I've been doing a lot of Biscornus, so it is more Biscornus. So this is the Witchy Neighborhood. So I had this one stitched. I just hadn't put it, hadn't fully finished it into a Biscornu yet. So I did finally get that done. I think it turned out super cute. And for this one, I decided to not put the button in the center. Usually put the button in the center and squish it down. Just a second. So this is one of the other Halloween, but usually you do them like that, where you have the buttons in the center. I decided not to do that one on this one. Kind of because this tree was really close to the center, and it's that way on both sides. So I thought I would just leave it. And you don't have to finish them like that. You don't have to put the buttons in the center if you don't want to. You can just leave them just like this. That works too. So I thought it was kind of cute just being left like that. So I did stitch this one on 2 different colors of 14 count Aida. I had hand dyed both of these at some point, probably several years ago. And I did use all DMC thread on these. So, but I think this one turned out really cute. And then I had just started stitching this one. So I got all the stitching done. I just haven't put it together as a Biscornu yet. This is the Witchy Neighborhood. So I did get it finished, and I think it turned out really, really cute. I do like how the street signs came out to separate each block. I really like it overall. I think it was a nice little effect, something a little bit different, but I'm very happy with it. And then this is the back. So we got the graveyard, and then we've got some pumpkins and a few trees that are still trying to hold on to their leaves, which we do still have a few around here that are trying. They're of course losing that battle, but they are trying. But most of our trees are pretty bare at this point. And once again, these were stitched on 14 count Aida. Both of these Aidas, I hand dyed them a while ago. I did use all DMC, except the only thing that was a little bit different on this one is I used the DMC Etoile 550 for the boot. Of course, you can just stitch it with the regular DMC 550. You don't have to use the Etoile. I just thought it would be kind of fun to use something a little sparkly in that one. And then I had sent Jen Upton from Upton Stitches had very graciously volunteered to model stitch a Biscornu for me. And so she sent it back to me. Did I get it Thursday? I think. Anyway, it is up. It's available in the shop. This is the Purple House Biscornu. And she stitched this on a 14 count Aida. This is the color Pickles. It's from Picture This Plus. And she stitched it, and the pattern uses all DMC threads. So, but it turned out so cute. She did a fantastic job stitching it. She assembled it for me and everything, which was amazing. I love the back on this one. Honestly, I kind of like the back even more. No, the front is really, really pretty. I love the flowers. So I'm really happy with how the flowers came out. So like I said, so this is the Purple House Biscorn U. It is available in my shop. I just got it up yesterday. So if you're interested in it, but yes, and I am so appreciative of Jen for stitching this and putting it together for me. Saved me from, I don't know how many Biscornies I've done. I have lost count, and I actually have started designing. I have another design right now that I'm working on for winter. So I took a break. I took about, I don't know, about 2 weeks in October where I stopped designing and I stopped model stitching, obviously, because I stopped designing, so I didn't have anything to model stitch. But yeah, so, but I'm trying to get back. I got to, you know, get a few things done, hopefully for winter. Christmassy, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. I never know exactly where the whole process is going to take me. Okay, so on to a few other finishes. These were things that I got done. Okay, and like I said, I got stuff everywhere and they're stuck. Okay, so this one, okay, I'm calling this one finished for now, and you'll see here in a second. Okay, so this is the Halloween Season of the Witches from Bobby G Designs. I had started this like 3 years ago. And I decided, when I started it, I decided to change up the colors. And I basically, like, I blocked it out. And so I was going to do, like, a different green color for, like, this set of witches was going to be a different green color. And then this set of witches was going to be another color. They were all going to be shades of green. And I wanted, like, really dark greens. And when I picked Floss, I just ordered it off of pictures online. And it didn't quite turn out the way that I wanted it to. So I'm not overly happy with it. So what I decided to do was just finish this witch. So basically just finish this one here. And I am going to just go ahead and fully finish this into probably a hoop. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to restart this differently. And I think I'm going to just do a variegated black of some sort. Either a Valdani or I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to switch it up a little bit. The colors themselves are gorgeous. Like the floss colors I picked are beautiful floss colors. They just aren't what I had in my head is not what is happening here. So I'm going to change it. And this is just a 14 count Aida. Again, this is one I dyed a long time ago. At least I think I started this like 3 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago. So I dyed that Aida sometime around then too. I do like the color of Aida. I think it actually turned out really cool. And this color would look, it's actually a little bit darker in person, but it would look really cool with the, you know, like an all black, like it is done here in the silhouette, the all black, but so we'll see. So I'm calling that a small finish, a partial finish. Well, I guess it is finished. It's just not the whole pattern. I will get back to the whole pattern at some point. Okay, and then I did finish one of the, this is the Halloween ornaments from Barbara Anna. I finished the witch boots. And so it's just a tiny picture. And I finished this one down here. So I previously have stitched this one, which is the Witch's Brew. And then I finished the spider. I don't know if you can see. Might be able to see the spider's up here. Let me see. I can grab him. I can grab him without knocking too much stuff down. So that was the spider. And so I finished, like I said, I finished the witch boots. Isn't that cute? Really bright and fun colors. So I didn't use any call for colors. I ended up using like some variegated threads for the socks just because, I don't know. I get lazy and I don't like to change colors a whole lot. So I kind of like variegated threads because you get a lot of different colors without having to constantly change your floss. So that's just, yeah, I do that sometimes. I'll just use variegated, but I love it. I think it came out really cute. This is a really cute series. So I have one left to do. I have the pumpkin. Yeah. So I have this one here, the pumpkin wearing the witch hat. I have that one left to do, but you know, I'm going to stitch it on this fabric. This is a 28 count Lugana. Again, I dyed this myself a long time ago. And like I said, I'm not using any of the called for. The called for is all DMC. And then there are a couple of the DMC color variations as well. And so I just grabbed things that I had on hand that I thought would look good. But I love it. I don't know how I'm going to fully finish it yet. I do like the little block finish. Unfortunately, these were little mini canvases that I had bought at Walmart, and I don't think they carry these anymore. So I don't know, I might have to look for a different way to finish it. I'm trying to think if I can, where I put the other one. Oh, here it is. It wasn't too far away. This is the Witch's Brew. So that's the other one. So I could finish it kind of like this. It would be kind of cute. So that is, I need more hands because I don't have, let's see here. So that is 3 out of the 4. And they are really cool. Like seeing them all together, they're really cool. I haven't actually done that. I haven't like put them all together to see what they would look like. I think I can get that one back without too much. Yeah. Okay. And then the last one is another Barbara Anna. This is Olivia, the Fairy Witch. And isn't she adorable? Oh my God. She turned out so cute. So I started her back in March for March Madness. And I love her. I'm so glad I got her done. So much fun. Bright colors. I did not use any of the call for colors. I just went ahead and grabbed my own colors that I had, my own hand-dyed threads I had on hand. And then I did use the white DMC Etoile for her wings. So there is a little bit of sparkle. They're kind of a little hard to see, but I think they're reading okay. But there's a little bit of sparkle in there, but it turned out super cute. And this is a 40 count even weave from Brandy at Stitch Me. I do not know what the color is. It was one of the fabrics of the month, and because it's just a little piece, I don't have the tag anymore. So, but super, super cute. So those were my finishes. Okay, I guess I'll do new starts because I only have 2. So I'll start with the Halloween one, and then I'll show you guys the other one. Okay, so this is Spooky Friends. It's the Fangtastic. So I'll insert a model picture here. This is from Fox You Are So Crafty on Etsy. I think that's their name. Or is it Crafty as a Fox? I don't know. I will put a link. I'll fix it here. But I'll put a link definitely in the description box underneath the video. Okay, and like I said, the model picture hopefully popped up there. And then that is my start. So not a huge start, but I mean, there's some progress there, not too bad. And I'm stitching this on a 40 count even weave. Again, it's a Be Stitch Me. This is Coconut Shell. So it's kind of a nice like brownish gray. Oh, I wonder, is that the same? Oh, it is. So I stitched Olivia, the Fairy Witch, on Coconut Shell. There we go. See? Wow. So there we go. So, and I changed all the colors. So called for is DMC, and I grabbed a whole bunch of hand-dyed threads that I had on hand. I'm using 310, and the white I'm using 3865. So yeah, so that was really cute. I have several of their patterns. I've stitched one. I stitched, I think, the foxes a while ago. And so I really want to get this one done. And then she has a Frankenstein one too, and I want to get that one done too. Mr. and Mrs. Frankenstein. I just think they're cute. Or Mr. and Mrs. Frankenstein's monster. I don't know. There might be a correct way to say that. I don't know. Anyway, you guys know what I mean. And so the last new start I had was from Lindy Stitches. I have started Mr. Delicious. And so I will insert the model picture. Ooh, sorry. The model picture here because I have it as a PDF. Excuse me. And there is my start. Isn't he? Oh, he's so pretty. I love him. So I'm stitching this on 40 count even weave in Muddy Puddles. That's what this one is called. And it's a very mottled gray. It's very, very, very pretty. I can't remember if this was a fabric of the month or if I ordered this one separate. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. It's a gorgeous fabric. And then I did change up all the colors. I tried to stay pretty close to what the called fors were. I just grabbed hand-dyeds that I had on hand. And then I did have to backstitch a little bit on his head because the thread that I picked out is pretty highly variegated, and it started out with this really kind of, a darker blue, and then it went to a very light, and it was kind of, to me in person, it was fading into the fabric a lot, so I just threw in a little bit of backstitch. But I think he's coming out so cool. and stitching up fairly quickly. So I don't know, maybe, no, I better not, I better not throw that out there in the universe because I probably won't get it done. But I was going to say maybe I will get another Thanksgiving type finish before Thanksgiving. I'm horrible at trying to finish Thanksgiving stuff because like I want to have more Thanksgiving stuff so I can kind of take down some of the Halloween and put up Thanksgiving at this time of year. But usually we start getting into like the second week of November, and that's when I switch over to working on Christmas. So I don't know. We're getting to that point. I don't know, but he's really, really cute. So those were my new starts. Okay, so now for whips. My whips have been all over the place, you guys. There's Halloween, there's winter, there's Thanksgiving, just everywhere. Okay, so just bear with me. All right, so we have, this one is Winter Wishes from Waxy Moon Designs, and I will go ahead and insert a model picture there. I think I started this last winter, but that is where it is now. So I got the whole word of winter at the top, and then I'm almost done with the border. So I get to start working on the snowman in the center. And I don't know, I know it's a 40 count even weave. It's a brandy fabric. I think it's called Frosty, but it's a very, very pretty blue. And again, I did not use any of the called for colors. I grabbed whatever hand-dyed I had on hand that looked similar. I think I stayed very close to what the called for was. I just didn't have the called for colors. Okay. So this one is a Barbara Anna. This is Winter Biscornus. So I told you guys, I was feeling winter. Like, we had a few days where there was snow. We had snow in the air. It was like 30 degrees. It was cold. And so I was like kind of feeling the winter stuff. And so even though I will say, I worked on so many Biscornus and I was taking a break from model stitching. And what do I pull out? I pull out another Biscornus to work on because, you know, why not? Why not do another Biscornus? But I think I just kind of put in more of the snowman down here. I don't know if I finished the board. I don't know. I know I stitched a little bit on it. And this is just a 14 count, like the oatmeal Ada that you can get pretty much anywhere. And again, I'm not using the called for colors. I just grabbed stuff that I had on hand that I think looked similar to what the called for was. I believe the called for is DMC. Let me see. Yeah, the called for is all DMC. And I just grabbed hand-dyed threads that I thought looked good. Okay. So then I actually put a fair bit of work into this one. So this is from Miss Prim on Etsy. This is the Headless Horseman, and I'll insert a model picture there. I think I started this towards the end of Halloween last year. So I actually got a fair bit done on this one. So I finished all of the words on the top. I started putting in the horse, and the Headless Horseman is actually got a body now. So yeah, I put in a lot on this one, and I don't know what fabric this is. It is a, let me see, I have some notes on the paper here, but apparently I didn't decide to include the name of the fabric, but it is a 40 count linen. I don't know. I have no idea. It could be a seraphim. It could be an under the sea. I don't know. I'm sorry, you guys. It was just kind of a large scrap that I had, so I grabbed it and used it for this. The called for colors in this, let me see, are mostly DMC. And there's a Weeks and there's a couple Gentle Arts. So I'm using a few of the called for. I did buy some of the called fors. And then I did add a few of my own, not my own. I did change some of them to just ones that I had on hand. So, but I stayed pretty close to what the called fors were. I didn't change anything too drastically. So, but I love this one. I do. I enjoy working on that one. It's a lot of fun. And is that, okay, that is the end of the pile there. Yay! We're down a pile. Okay. So then I did pull out the Bent Creek photo booth. This is Pilgrim Pals. And I bought this one as a full kit. So it came with the called for threads. It also came with the fabric. So I have no idea what the fabric is. It's a 32 count linen, but I don't know anything more than that. And I basically, this is all I put in the most of the block here. So I don't think I have like a turkey and a little bit more of another pumpkin, and then this block will be pretty much done, and I get to move on to the last one. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, maybe another Thanksgiving finish. I don't know. That might be really pressing for like 2 Thanksgiving finishes before Thanksgiving. That might be asking a lot. I don't know. Okay. And like I said, back to Halloween. Like I said, we're jumping around here. So this is Basic Witch, right? Yeah, I think it's Basic Witch. It is from Stitching with the Housewives. So it's part of their cup series. Oh, I'll insert the model here because I do have the PDF. And that is where I am. So I don't even remember. I don't think I showed this one last year. I did start this last year. I literally just had the legs. So I put in her skirt and I started on the cup, which is so much weight. So much weight. I had to take a break. And this is a 28 count Lugana that I hand dyed. It's a mottled gray, blue. It's very pretty. Again, I'm not using the called for colors. This one calls for Classic Colorworks, and I am using a little bit of everything. I think there's quite a bit of Victorian motto in here. I have some Cosmo. I'm using the Cosmo white and Cosmo black, and then I don't know. The rest is just, like I said, just hand-dyed threads that I had on hand and threw in there, and to me looked like they would be good matches for the color. But I think it's coming out really nice. It'll be cute. It'll be very cute. It should. I don't know what I'm going to make it into. Should make maybe a cute little pillow or something. I don't know. Okay, and more Halloween. So this is Halloween. That's funny. I just said more Halloween, and the pattern's called Halloween. This is another Barbara Anna. I don't know if you guys can see the picture there. So this is a pattern that you have. It actually comes with 2 different charts. You can do it with a whole bunch of different colors, or you can do it with, I think it's like 2 or 3 colors. I think it's like, yeah, it's just like the moon, and then all of the rest is in black. And so I decided to do it in, you know, the smaller color palette. So I did use a couple different variegated blacks, and then I am using a variegated yellow as well. And so I had started this one. I think I started this last year, and what ended up happening is there was a miscount. And I found the miscount when I was coming over here to connect the broom. And I didn't know where I had miscounted. And so I got really frustrated and just put it away. So this year I pulled it back out, and I actually discovered where my miscount was. And it was right up here. I put the moon down a stitch lower than it should have been. So all of this is a stitch, 1 stitch lower than it should be. So now that I know that, I am going to just fudge it as much as I can. I shouldn't have to fudge actually too much. Just basically everything inside of the border has to line up with the witch, and then the border can just be itself. So, and if I have to add, I can always add like an extra little star or something, you know. See, I don't know, like there's like just some like single stitches. I can just add like a single stitch, you know, if I need to make the border look closer to the inside. We'll see. We will cross that bridge when we get to it. So I did make some significant progress. I finished the witch, and I started on the bottom part of the border here, you know. So I'm excited now that I know where the mistake is. I know how I can correct it, and I can move forward with it. So, which is good, because I actually really, really do like that pattern. I think it's really cool. Okay, and then this is the last whip. Yay! Okay, so this is one of the other photo booth series. This is the snowman one. I love this one. So this one came with just the fabric. So I did kit it up with my own floss. Again, I used whatever I had on hand. I didn't use the called for, I don't think. No, I didn't use any of the called for. So the called for are Weeks and Gentle Arts. They do provide a DMC conversion, and so I just used floss that I thought was close. And then it's a 32 count linen. I have no idea. Aside from it being a 32 count linen, I don't know, because like I said, it came with the kit, or it came with the pattern. But I love this so much. I mean, you guys know how much I love snowmen, and this is turning out so cute. I really, really want to have this one done this year. because it is so adorable. I don't know how I'm going to fully finish them yet. I don't know. They'll probably get turned into pillows, I think, just because that's the easiest way for me to finish. And usually the quickest. Usually. I say that, but it's not always true. But isn't he? Oh, they are so adorable. I love them. So, hoping to get back to that and get that finished. Wow. Yay. So, that was everything that I worked on. So, like I said, I just have a little bit of haul. I guess I'll start with, so I got these from 123 Stitch. Basically I got it because number one, I needed some DMC. I bought a couple DMC, basically just stuff that I've used a lot of when I've designed, and I don't really have a place local that I can get DMC at anymore. Our Walmart used to carry a really good selection, and they've downsized a lot. So, so I had to order some, which, Floss cannot travel alone. So I wanted to get the 2022 Just Cross Stitch ornament, Christmas ornament issue. I have the Halloween one as well. I like having the ornament issues. There's some cute stuff in there. I'm sure I'll use it. And then I did get the Prairie Schooler. Which one is this? 2019, the Santa. I just love the one with the sheep. So I wanted to get that one. And then I just fell in love with this pattern. So this is Amy Brucken Halloween Parade. How cute. Oh my God. So cute. I love Amy. I love Amy Brucken's patterns, but like her Halloween patterns I just adore them. So that is very, very cute. And then I did order, I don't remember where I ordered it from. I think I got it on the shop on Etsy. I will look and I will put the shop name down here if I can find it. But I did get the Halloween, Hello Halloween book from Teresa Kogut. Yeah, I couldn't resist. My husband was even sending me pictures. He's like, I know you like this pattern because it was like a witch pattern. I'm like, oh my gosh, yes, that is in her new book. So I had to get it. So I think this was released at one of the markets. There's several now, and I don't remember. Was it Needlework Galleria or was it the Market Expo? I don't know. They all blend together to me. I'm sorry, you guys, but yeah, like I said, so it's her new Halloween book, Teresa Kogut. I love Teresa Kogut's patterns anyway. And then the last thing I got that just came Thursday, I think, was one of the new patterns from Plum Street. This is Cardinal Kin. I couldn't resist. I love cardinals. So when I saw this come out, I was like, I have to get that. I have to stitch it. It's so cute. So it was on pre-order. And like I said, it came last week. I can't remember the Etsy shop that I got this from either. I will have to put that down here. You guys, I need to take notes. This is what happens when I'm like, I can do a video without notes. I don't need, yeah, right, because my memory does not remember any of this stuff. So there you go. That is everything. So thank you to everyone that has stopped by and visited with me for a little while. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing what I've been working on. And yeah, I hope you guys all have an amazing upcoming month of October. Wow. Amazing upcoming month of November. And I will try, you guys, I will try my hardest to get back and see you guys with another update soon rather than sometime next year. I'm going to try and do one in December. We're going to shoot for, around the beginning of December. So hopefully I'll have a few new patterns to share as well. You never know. Fingers crossed. I'm going to try. Okay. So everyone, I hope you have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful start to your new week. And of course, have an absolutely amazing month of November. And I will see you guys again later. Bye, everybody.